Alright, this morning we got a 12 Nissan Titan SV with the 5.6 liter V8 here for some exhaust repairs. I'll show everybody what we're doing and kind of go through the process. So as we can see, the the tailpipe is non-existent, and I'm not going to be able to repair that. So we got a whole muffler which turns into this whole section. It's already been done before, so I'm going to have to weld that together. Then we got a 2-bolt flange right here. It looks like somebody's already been there. Thankfully, the flange on the back side of the cat looks pretty healthy. All right, so we'll go to town and we'll gut this bad boy out of there, and I'll show everybody the process. So my first step is always find your hangers. Give them a little come over the other side. Put some lube hanging on there. There's another one up there. Get her all lubied up. She'll just want nothing on the other side. Wow, it's all that's holding her up here. So spray some lube on there, and we will chop this one off. Like as Erico would say, what do you want me to do? Chop it off? So here is step 2 for me. Lopped it off right after that weld. Now we're gonna go after that flange over there. Take those bolts out. See if we can separate it and get the pipe off. Alright, so this application, I grabbed old Milwaukee, a 13 and a 13 wrench, and we yanked those bolts that are up there out of the flange. And now we'll get some hangers off and see how many times we drop the exhaust on the flange. Alright, so our muffler is out, matched up with the new aftermarket piece of garbage, and we'll turn our attention to the flange, the old gasket. It's actually still in pretty good shape. So I'm going to grab a cookie wheel to clean all this up, make it all pretty. That bolt out of there. So we can, I don't know why somebody put gasket maker up here. This flange is in really good shape. So we'll clean that up and we'll get this piece of pipe out of here. Alright, see if we can sneak this piece out, and we'll kind of go from there. Alright, so get the piece of pipe out of there. I actually had to nick it with the torch, as you can see, so it was welded on the side right there. So I just nicked it, bent it, and we pulled that piece of pipe out. Go in the scrap pile. Alright, flange is all nice and clean. Like I said, I don't know why there was silicone up there. This flange is still in really nice shape. I'll hang a muffler up. So of course the aftermarket pipe, this was bent in too far, so I had to take the torch and heat it and bend it out. But we're in there. We'll weld that up. Nice new gasket. Got our bolts up there, and then got our flange. Yeah, no, the gasket's fucking huge, but that's what they gave me. Nice new bolts, giant gasket. Get that all tightened down. Looks pretty good. Tighten it down, and then we'll weld that flange up, and everybody can critique my welding and tell me how bad of a job I did. Alright, so here we go, everybody. It's time for everybody to critique my welds and tell me, I'm doing it wrong and I'm bad at welding and so on and so forth. Here we go. What you think? You tell me. Oh, pliers and my good ground clamp over there. But you tell me what you think. Like I said, I'm no welder, but I can stick a couple things together. And that flange I'll put up nicely. And this flange I'll put up nicely. So there's a repair on a 2012 Nissan Titan with a 5.6, just muffler and tailpipe, couple gaskets, welding a piece back on. There you go. It's not that difficult to do. It's one of those things, that I'm sure that you put your time into it, everybody could do it just like I can. I even made it all pretty. Put a little bit of paint on everything to try to hopefully, prolong the rusting process. You know how well that works here in the Northeast. Oh yeah, nice and pretty. No leaks. Nice and pretty. No leaks. I kind of went over all the factory welds on the muffler too, just to kind of hopefully prevent running out in the future. Yeah, there's a repair of the exhaust on this Nissan Titan. Let me know what you think.